welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a super easy one pan recipe. It's summertime and I love to grill in the summer, but not everybody has access to a grill. So I'm going to show you how to make beef kebabs right in your oven. It is super easy, super delicious, flavorful, keto friendly, low in carb, low in calorie, and really delicious. So let's jump right in. First thing we're gonna do is we are gonna prepare our ingredients. So as you guys already know, all of my ingredients, all of my measurements, everything is in the description below. No need to take notes. Just head down there to see everything that I'm using for this recipe, and all of my tools that I use in the kitchen as well are in my Amazon links in the description below. First thing you need is you need a sirloin steak. So I have 1.5 pounds of sirloin steak here that I've cut into 1-inch cubes. You can increase the amount of meat, you can increase the amount of vegetables that you're gonna use for this recipe, depending on how many people you're serving. So this is for about 2 to 3 people for this particular measurements that I'm showing you guys. 1.5 pounds of sirloin steak. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our vegetables. Now here I have a red bell pepper, a green bell pepper, zucchini, 1 whole red onion, and then some garlic cloves. Let's go ahead and prepare. You can do whatever vegetables you want. You can use yellow onion if you wanted to. You could use yellow squash, you could use eggplant, you could use tomato. This is just my preference on the classic beef kebab that you would grill in the summertime. So I have my zucchini. Let's go ahead and prep everything. Just cut off the ends first. And then we're going to cut this in half and then just slice it. I'm gonna do about a 1/2 inch slice. I don't want it to be too thin. So about 1/2 inch like this. While you're prepping your vegetables, also make sure that your oven is preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Just gonna take my sliced pieces and just put it into a bowl for now. You can put all of your cut vegetables into the same bowl. Moving on to our bell pepper, you're gonna slice it down the middle like this. You can use that piece as well. And we're gonna cut out all of this piece in here, all this flesh and the seeds. You wanna make sure you take them all out. Cut out this middle piece. And then we're just gonna rough chop, just slice it down the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Cut it into about 1 to 2 inch pieces. And throw all that into the same bowl that you threw in your zucchini. This recipe is so easy and it's super quick, and I love that it's so accessible. Sometimes even if you do have a grill, you just don't feel like firing up the grill. You don't feel like doing all that work and making a mess in there. So this is just a really perfect, easy way to get the same flavor of the beef kebab that I know all you guys absolutely love. I love grilling in the summertime, but sometimes you're just a little lazy and you just wanna throw it on a pan, throw it in the oven, get the same flavors. Now we're gonna do the same thing again with our red onion. I'm going to cut it in half first. And then I'm going to cut it long ways. And I'm just going to do 3 chops like this because I don't want my pieces to be too small. Same thing with the other half. And for the onion, I'm just gonna spread these pieces apart like this, also into our same bowl. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. I put out new recipes every Tuesday and Thursday, keto friendly, low carb, delicious recipes for weight loss, if you're just trying to maintain your weight, or if you're just looking for a new delicious recipe. So all of our vegetables are chopped for the kebabs themselves. I'm now going to finely mince some garlic. This is going to be for our marinade. So I have 3 garlic cloves here. You can use like 2 to 3 garlic cloves. You're also welcome to use the minced garlic that comes in the jar if you don't feel like chopping it yourself. But I just love the taste of fresh garlic for this. So all you have to do is just smash the garlic. All right, and then we are going to finely mince all of this garlic. You guys already know I am a huge garlic lover. For me, the more garlic, the merrier. So if you're not as huge of a fan of garlic, then don't use as much as I do, but this is all really based on your preference of flavors. Do as much or as little as you want. In addition to the other vegetables that we chopped, I'm also gonna throw in some mushrooms. Now, you can chop the mushrooms if you want, you can cut them in half. I'm just gonna do the mushroom whole because they are relatively small, so I'm not gonna cut them. That's just a personal preference of mine. And now we're gonna go ahead and work on our marinade. For our marinade, we're gonna need soy sauce, and this is low sodium soy sauce. You can also use coconut aminos, but I just prefer low sodium soy sauce. I'm gonna add some avocado oil. You can use whatever kind of neutral oil you want, but my favorite's the one by Primal Kitchen, their avocado oil. And I'm gonna do half a cup of that to our soy sauce. One tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. You can also use red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar if you don't have balsamic. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Dijon mustard, it's about 1 tablespoon. Some black pepper, oregano, and basil. And then the garlic that we previously minced. And now you're just gonna take your whisk and whisk all this together to combine your marinade. To our marinade, we can now throw in our ingredients. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in the steak. And I'm going to add it just by hand because otherwise, obviously, your marinade would splash everywhere. And I'm gonna mix this all together. Now let's mix this all together. I'm just coating all of my steak first. All right, that's perfect. I'm now gonna add my mushrooms. Mix this together. And now we're gonna slowly add the remainder of the vegetables. The reason I don't wanna mix all the ingredients first and then pour the marinade over, although you're welcome to do that if you have a larger bowl, is just because I feel like I have a better control of marinating all of the vegetables, all of the meat, when I do it kind of like in the reverse way, adding the ingredients slowly to the marinade itself. It's just a little bit less messy. All right. Just slowly adding the remainder of the ingredients until everything is coated. And while I was preparing all of the ingredients in this marinade, I have been preheating my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. All of our ingredients are combined. The marinade is covering all of our ingredients as well. I'm gonna cover this and throw this in the fridge for about an hour. You don't have to do this step, but I just like to let it marinate for about an hour to let all of the ingredients soak up the delicious marinade that we made. My meat and my vegetables are done marinating. I have a sheet pan here in front of me. I'm gonna spray it with some cooking spray. I like to use the avocado oil spray by Chosen Foods. I'm just gonna spray the sheet pan lightly, and now we're going to add all of our marinated ingredients to the sheet pan. You want to carefully add these ingredients so you're not getting, the liquid is not splashing everywhere. And now you want to evenly spread all of this out. It's okay if your ingredients are overlapping each other. It doesn't have to be a thin layer. It's all going to bake together. It will all cook. And of course, we don't want to waste this delicious marinade. So I am just going to pour this over the remainder of the, not the remainder, but over all of the ingredients. We don't want to waste any of this. Perfect. And now my oven is preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's throw this in for about 25 to 30 minutes. We're gonna let this bake for 25 to 30 minutes. Turn the sheet pan about halfway through so that you can evenly cook the whole pan. And this is our finished one pan, sheet pan beef kebabs. It smells absolutely delicious in here. Let's do a taste test. I wanna get some of this bell pepper, some zucchini here, and a nice piece of the steak. Cheers. This dish is so flavorful, and because we marinated our vegetables and our steak, it is just so fragrant, juicy, so well marinated, and just absolutely delicious. This is such a simple dish to make. No grill is necessary. You can still enjoy beef kebabs. If you wanted, you could even put these on skewers. I just wanted to show you guys a really simple way to make this so you can enjoy the same flavors, enjoy the summertime without a grill necessary, and keep your summertime keto friendly, low carb. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.